Alright, let's try one more game and see whether we get paired against... Ooh, not Jinteki. Alright, I'm going to keep this hand because it's got money and keyhole. And hope he's not going to do too much awful fast advance. The biggest problem this deck has that potentially implicates it as being a deck I'm going to play in future tournaments is that it really doesn't access the top of R&D. So I can't R&D lock a fast advance player. You can still win against fast advance players with account siphon especially, but it is definitely really possible to get locked out and to be unable to actually threaten them in any capacity. So, like, I assume he's faster biotic, so there's probably like a pop-up window or a wraparound. But there's another world where it's like an Archangel, and that kind of sucks. But let's just see what he does. One thing I've definitely learned about the Apocalypse Max versus Fast Advance matchup is that you don't want to burn your credits really early on. It's not that, like, I mean, an early Astroscript really does screw you up, but losing tempo irrevocably screws you up. Like, even if you steal that Astroscript, they have a lot of chances to just cause trouble for you. So I'm going to hope this isn't an Archangel, see what comes out of this. Like, there's a pretty good chance it's an Astroscript. There's a pretty good chance it's a Sansan. Okay. Well, we can't really afford to. We can't day job because we don't have the time, and I think Queen's Gambit is a bad idea here. So I'm gonna run HQ to see if I can maybe. Oh, I should have just run that server straight up. What was I thinking? Alright, so now if it is a Sansan, he's at least going to be a little bit too poor. Oh, it's a pad campaign! Pad campaigns are awkward in this deck, especially behind ice, because it's a huge ordeal to get through to them. But they really do add up over the course of a game as well. Alright. So the opportunity cost of just straight up running that is that I don't get a day job. And I really want to day job here, but I don't think I'm going to get the chance. So let's run that surfer. Let's Queen's Gambit that server. Wow, that was like 3 clicks for 2 credits. And let's drop same old thing. 1 credit is a little bit marginal here. Same old thing is also a little bit marginal here. There's a good argument for just trashing the Sansan because it's a means of him getting out that Astroscript, and Astroscript's really what I just do not want him to have. Let's do some keyholing, though. If I trash a Sansan, that could just be a Sansan. If I don't trash a Sansan, well, he probably just scores out an Astro. Like, I would be surprised if he doesn't have one in hand at this point in the game. And that could be a Jackson is my concern. Oh god, he's playing team sponsorship. That could be a team sponsorship and I'm SOL. If that's a team sponsorship and he is scoring an Astroscript off Sansan and team sponsorship, I need to hunker down and force an Apocalypse. On On the other hand, oh, he's got Architect because I gave him Architect. Wow. Okay. Well, on the bright side, if I get Siphon, I can use Siphon. On the other bright side, he doesn't have Jackson Howard. So I can steal whatever agendas end up in his discard pile. Is that the last Jackson Howard? No, it's not. Oh, well. It might have been correct to just leave Archives be that turn, because I might not have a window to do a lot more keyholing in the near future. Like, he has a chance to just drop like a little engine there, and that holds me out until I can get Eater, or I guess I can use David to get through once. Okay. What do I have access to, even? Like, I think there's a good chance he doesn't have an agenda, unless he's doing a very strong bluff. What I'd like to do is day job and then next turn fem and do some keyhole running. There's still a good chance I get a Siphon, which I will gladly use. But even that's it's just incremental value at this point. Like, it shuts off Sansan, and he can res Sansan, I guess, in response to the Siphon. But I think he doesn't have an agenda, or if he does, he just drew it. The other thing is we've seen Resistor. So I'm going to fem that ice and do some keyholing. That might be a little bit of a push, but it could be Architect, and Architect is a bit of trouble for this deck. It could be whatever. It could be a pop-up window, and I'm paying 1 to deny him a credit. Yeah, it's nice to be at 4 credits here, because it means I'll be able to Siphon next turn and get back in. Like, I'd be surprised to no end if he somehow has meat damage, considering we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we've seen a Biotic, I think. Did we? Yeah, there's no way he's got meat damage in here. I can float tags all day. Which means we just need to see the agendas before he does. I mean, the reality is, like, these could both be agendas. I'm not checking things super rigorously. It's, like, it could be a team sponsorship. It could be a Jackson Howard. He's got extra copies of each of those. Or it could be an agenda. Frankly, there's a lot of room to misplay here, and I'm definitely not playing at 100% right now. There's at least a good window to Siphon. Like, we're double siphoning so that he can't res Sansan and score. even though this could leave us with basically no credits. Like 4 is one keyhole run. We're a little bit ahead on time, so if we can, well, let's see what gets res here. Sand, pad. I will take your credits. That double pad hurts though. All right, so what do the next few turns look like? If he doesn't, I mean, he's probably scoring an agenda this turn, and that's going to be really awful for us. If he doesn't, we might just liberate an account and take a pile of money. Like I don't like that sand at all, but we might still be able to race him. What I'd love is liberated account into Apocalypse. I think that would be very... Ooh, so that's an interesting thing to have. Because now we can just check his servers. Hope he doesn't have snare. Okay, now that I said it, it's going to be there. They're all sands? Well, okay, that was a turn. So this is a good spot, because we know he doesn't have any Jackson Howards or team sponsorships out for Recursion, so we can let him score out the next agenda and just make enough money to be able to keyhole out one more agenda. We can turn 2 clicks and 6 credits into 10 credits, which isn't really that great. Ooh! Wanton Destruction. But yeah, this turn is just 4 credits. It's one of the things about this deck. Like, it really sucks to be a little bit behind on credits, because there's no real ways to go up from 0. Like Magnum Opus decks, once you play the Opus, you're able to accelerate from any level of credits. In this deck, you really need like 5 or 6 credits as a starting base, because you're playing things like Liberated Account. Queen's Gambit would be really helpful here. I think there's a good chance he sands out an agenda. I think we kind of have to liberate an account and just be grateful for two credits for 3 clicks? No. Liberated account is out. Okay, yeah, he's advancing on an agenda. Well, the thing is, if he... Ooh! Oh my god, he's scoring an NEPD out. Is he? No, he's not. He's just scoring in a normal agenda. Oh, it's an NEPD. Sweet! Oh, that changes everything. Well, I guess I now know the timing of imp. Okay, so the sand's trash. Yeah, we really need to be catching up on credits. Like, he clearly doesn't have other agendas that he has access to, or maybe he's saving them for astroscripting later. So it probably makes the most sense to go into R&D twice and hope to get 1 point. Yeah, we're not apocalypsing this game, I would wager. We just don't have the money. I'm willing to let him trash the liberated account because that means it's the turn he's not going to be fast advancing. That's probably really bad gameplay. Usually if I'm tagged, I'm just going to drop a liberated account and click it 3 times for the +6. But I think here we're probably in the clear. Yeah. Okay. So, what we have to do now is steal an agenda, right? Because he can steal... He can biotic something out, probably. Or we can... Oh, he's probably got a 2-1. So what we have to do is run R&D. We can't... we can also Deja Vu Siphon him. But if we Deja Vu Siphon him, then he's going to get a little bit of money from pad campaigns, and that's a problem. We can Deja Vu Siphon run a pad. We can Deja Vu Siphon run 2 pads. I think that's a good course of play. It leaves us with, it probably leaves us with more money than we had, and he won't be able to score, probably. Deja Vu Siphon. Siphon. That's fine. Run server 3. And yeah, we're just gonna have to hope he doesn't get a 2-1 with shipment together. Because if he has a 2-1 and a shipment from Sansan, then he's going to be able to easily just win. We don't have Clot or anything. That's probably what he has. Like, I'm not going to delude myself here. If he doesn't, we can hit the top of R&D 4 times, actually? Probably less. I mean, we can hit it 4 times, but he doesn't have anything that's 0 to trash in there. So we're not going to access 4 different cards. We're either going to access like 1 card and win, or like something else. We'll access like a Jackson Howard and we'll trash it. And we'll go further because that's our out. We don't have any recursion left. Fortunately, it's pretty close to the end of the game and we can access the relevant servers here. Okay, yeah. So let's just run R&D. See what pops up. And that's the game. I'm going to talk to him.